Hi, I'm Nadia Dunn. Welcome to CCL TV. Joining me today is Fardeen from Galaxy Freight. Fardeen, thanks so much for being here today at the conference with us at CCL TV. Tell us a bit about your background.
It's my absolute pleasure to be here. When I speak about myself, well, I've been 13 years into this trade with Galaxy Freight. It's a company which my father has formed, and it's my job not to ruin it now.
No pressure.
Yes, no pressure, you know.
And COVID obviously stopped us travelling for a long time, and we've had to change the way we've worked. How has that affected your company?
Pre-COVID, I would live out of a bag, and my wife and my family would call me a paying guest. Then came a time when you could not travel at all, but it made you realize that you know, it's not, there are different ways of doing business. Overnight, I saw the Indian customs, the stakeholders, everybody adapting to digitalization. And we as a company had invested, my father had this vision that we can handle a shipment sitting on the moon. So we had invested in systems 10 years back, and we really reaped the benefits out of it, which was very nice. And you know, we thank him for his long-term vision. You
touched on digitalization there. Can you tell us a bit more about e-commerce and digitalization within the industry?
To begin, to give you a perspective, overnight we came into a time where nobody would want to really meet you, even in terms of submitting documents. So people found creative ways for things to work, because logistics is like the blood flow in any economy. It has to work. So think of things like people using Google Documents to upload documents and sharing amongst themselves. We started to take payments from our customers in digital form from Google Pay, something like that, or Amazon Pay, which was unheard of in a company like us. Earlier it was always been the checks or the online transfers. It was nice to have a cloud-based system where, you know, we were able to switch on Galaxy Freight from a laptop, and people are sitting at their home and starting to work. So it was a rapid change, and it was a change which came overnight. But luckily, you know, we were in a position where we were able to adapt to it and, you know, respond to it quickly. And one thing we learned in the COVID times was, that there came a time where people were just looking at, are you open, are you willing to work? It was no longer the competition was about price or anything else. It was about, are you actually just able to handle it? Do you have those resources? And then people were just looking at you to provide the service. Think of things like India is one of the biggest, India is the pharmacy to the world. And we felt very proud that, you know, in these times of crisis, we were able to help the world with transporting medication. So there is that, you get that happiness when you are able to be a part of the scheme of things. Yeah, bringing the world together. Yeah. And have you noticed a particular new technology or digital trends that are coming in? I have. So again, I think the key thing now is every forwarder wants to be online, not just in terms of social media, but in terms of their ERP. The market is dead for desktop-based ERPs, and it's all cloud-based ERPs, and then it's about communicating electronically these days. So and there is a massive change in that everybody, it's no longer a luxury, but it's a need of the hour. And what are your thoughts about CCL TV being here at the conference? It's amazing. It's amazing to have somebody come and, you know, cover us and give us this opportunity to speak in front of the camera. It's nice to see that people are actually looking at the forwarding industry, and people are talking about it. Yeah. Well, it's lovely to see you at the conference. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.